Hello and welcome to Vallo Vision News. I'm Escobar Pruitt.
And I'm Atsiri Chavez. Thanks so much for watching. We begin with developing news. A 6.3 magnitude aftershock hit Turkey this morning and injured at least 8 people. This comes 2 weeks after a 7.8 magnitude earthquake killed over 40,000 people in Turkey and Syria. Aftershocks near the Turkey and Syrian border could continue for months, potentially even years.
President Joe Biden made a surprise visit to Ukraine's capital to meet with Ukraine's president. The trip was a secret detour from the president's planned visit to Poland set to begin on Tuesday. It was also a surprise designed to send a strong message to Moscow that President Biden is bold enough to vow American support for Ukraine in person and during the time of war. Laura Aguirre has the visit's highlights.
Russia's aim was to wipe Ukraine off the map. Putin's war of conquest is failing.
President Joe Biden calling out Russia's Vladimir Putin during a surprise visit to Ukraine Monday. Traveling in near secrecy, President Biden's arrival in Kyiv comes just days before the one-year anniversary of Russia's invasion.
1 year later, Kyiv stands, and Ukraine stands. Democracy stands.
Despite being in an active war zone, the two world leaders talked while walking outside, air raid sirens ringing out. In a visit to St. Michael's Cathedral, the presidents each laid a wreath for Ukraine's fallen soldiers. The entire trip highly symbolic, President Biden wanting to make it clear to his Russian counterpart that the U.S. and Ukraine will not be divided.
He's counting on us not sticking together. He thought he could outlast us. I don't think he's thinking that right now.
The U.S. pledge of support includes further sanctions on Russia and an aid package worth $500 million, but not the F-16 fighter jets that Ukraine has been asking for. The president is hoping to thread the needle between all-out provocation with Russia and committing American support for Ukraine.
We're going to be with you, Mr. President, for as long as it takes.
We'll do it.
I'm Laura Aguirre reporting.
Former President Jimmy Carter is now receiving hospice care at home and spending his remaining time with his family. Carter has recently been in and out of the hospital for short stays. Hospice is a form of care for people nearing the end of life. The 39th president beat brain cancer in 2015 and underwent surgeries in 2019 to remove pressure on his brain. At 98 years old, Carter is the longest living American president in U.S. history. Turning to campus news, is now offering free mental health services to the public.
held a ribbon cutting last week for the Granger's Community Counseling and Wellness Clinic. The clinic provides couples, family, group, and play therapy. They also offer the telehelp option. The clinic will serve as a training facility for graduated students to their final phase of UM's counseling program. You can visit the university website to schedule an appointment. The Vallo swim team broke 44 records in 5 days at the New South Intercollegiate Swimming Conference Championship. The men's team finished the championship meet in 4th with 590 points, and the women's were 5th with 469 total points. And more good news for the swimming program. Head coach Aaron Amahani was named the men's swimming co-head coach of the year for the conference. Remember, there's always more news 24/7 on our social media page. Just search for Vallo Vision News on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more stories throughout the week. Still ahead on Vallo Vision News, we take a look ahead of some of the events happening on campus this week.
From how you can get free coffee to how you can network with UN alumni. Those stories and more when Vallo Vision News returns.
Create your future as a social media manager, filmmaker, journalist, and so much more with a degree in communication studies and mass communication. Visit montevallo.edu/COFA for more information. You belong at Montevallo.
American Village opened their 7th annual Festival of the Tulips over the weekend, which means that the annual Blooming Bargains is also underway.
This promotion is co-presented by Montevallo Main Street and Montevallo Chamber of Commerce. After visiting the festival, go by and visit your local businesses and show your ticket for 20% off one item. Blooming Bargain runs through the end of the festival Tulips. We have a full list of participating business on our social media.
Montevallo's One of Vallo's Black Student Union is hosting their BSU Week to help celebrate Black History Month. The event starts Tuesday, February 21st with a Black Table Talk in Humanity Halls discussing social justice issues. Wednesday, there will be a Greek night in Farmer Hall where you can get to know the NPAC. The last event will be Thursday with the open mic night in Farmer Hall with shows from poets, musicians, and comedians. We've got more info about BSU Week on our website.
UPC is hosting a live music and coffee event in Farmer Hall this Thursday. From 6 to 7, there will be ciders, hot chocolate, coffee, and live music from Gustavo Moral. The first 125 students to arrive will receive free coffee.
The Mass Communication Program's annual Media Day networking fair is right around the corner. Media Day is this Wednesday, February 22nd from 10 to 11:30 in the Student Activity Center. Meet alumni and professionals working in media creation, journalism, publishing, and social media marketing, and more. This event is open to all students and faculty. Remember, there's always more news from our team of reporters on our website. Visit vallovisionnews.wordpress.com to see more stories from throughout the week. That's all the time we have for today's show.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune into Vallo Vision News again next week.